very latest and state-of-the-art news, traffic, and yes, weather. It's all happening 6 to 9 a.m. right here at News Talk 96.1.
There. Fixed it.
Just got a text right now, so I had to make sure.
Residential's 35 feet. That's like what, a 5-6 story building? You're not. But then, if we allow bigger apartment buildings, do we want these big old? And we don't have to go LA skyscraper style freaking buildings here. You know what I mean? But if we can't put anything bigger, the biggest building in town is what? The one down here on California. Maybe the Bank of America building. There's not. So we just. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. That's all. What are you laughing at in there? Uh-oh.
No, I just got a really funny text message.
What?
So the reason I knew the sound was off on YouTube is because a listener texted in saying sound is off on YouTube.
Okay.
So it just text back and said, "Thank you. May God bless you with many toxic tortas."
Toxic? Why? What does that mean, Chris? Tell me what it means, Chris. You kids these days. You kids these days have a whole different. I don't even know sometimes.
They're saying, "May God bless you with many good-looking Hispanic women." Go with that.
We'll go with that. It's a family show, so you don't have to go any further, Chris. You can explain it to me in the break. Well, I tried to explain why we're spending $7.8 million for somebody to run Brundage Lane Navigation Center. And it's the same thing that we see in all budgets, because I've got a semi line item of costs, and it's all staff. It's all staff. We have 318 beds, and it doesn't say the number of employees, but I like to know what the number of employees it is and what does it take? What's the ratio of employees to beds? When we're spending $7.8 million, which, by the way, is $500,000 more than what it cost last year. Indirect costs have gone up by $150,000. Operation and maintenance have gone up by $500,000. The meal program apparently cost $1.5 million. Maybe that's where we need to send some toxic tortas. I almost got Chris to spit out his Gatorade on that one. He was close. He was taking a drink, and I went for it.
Not fair.
I went for it.
I'm trying to be nice with the explanation too.
I know you are.
Right now.
I'll get an explanation in the break. Don't worry, you guys.
I'm trying not to get people mad at me right
now. Oh, Chris, stop. We don't care about getting people mad on this show. You kidding me? If I really cared, I'd tell them I said it. So jr@currentradio.com. I take enough crap as it is. My own family gets mad at me. I don't care. People get mad at me. I talk mess about the district attorney in her office, and she still says hi to me at the 4th of July parade. I don't care if you get mad at me. If you get mad at me, it's just because you're mad at the truth. I speak 3 languages, Chris. You didn't know I was multilingual, did you? I speak English, sarcasm, and truth. Some people don't like those. But that's what we do around here. So you can tell the people, it's okay, don't get mad. Speaking of telling the people, the fair announced their the complete lineup. You excited, Chris?
I am.
Nah.
I got about 2 in there I'm going to go see, probably.
Nah. We'll tell you who rounds out The lineup for the Great Kern County Fair. We'll get into the Jeff Epstein case. If you're looking for some things to do over the weekend, there's a free skate session going on at the ice rink. Tell you when. And the Justice Department suing the state of California for allowing the boys to run with the girls. All that coming up next. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back. Got a story to tell. Welcome back. Happy birthday, Jack White. 50 years old today. The old Jack White.
See, this one we celebrate.
Yeah. You know, like Courtney Love? The garbage hole? Or not garbage hole? Same.
Oh, yeah.
Practically the same band. Yeah, happy birthday to Jack White. 50 years old, 661-842-5376, 661. How did that song become like the ultimate stadium anthem? Because is it not? Is it played almost at every? You're the sports guy, Chris.
You know what it is? It's one of those, yeah.
That it's played
play anywhere,
everywhere, in the middle of action between football games.
You know what it is? It's because these songs, if you ever notice, are just simple beated songs that you can get everybody in the crowd
just kind of bobbing their head,
like, you know, Queen and stuff like that. We Will Rock You. It's all very simple. You can get
people
clapping to it. It's in rhythm. Everybody can be in rhythm. I mean, everybody can be in rhythm. I don't need to expand on that any further.
My white people ain't got no rhythm, Chris. Don't lie.
I have rhythm.
You look around, you know. Don't lie. Every time there's something like that, and you're right. It's whether We Will Rock You or it's all everybody's on beat.
Very simple.
Except you look around and there are those white people just keep up. Never mind.
How do you miss the drum?
Goodness. I'm sorry. 6618. We're equal opportunists around here. Don't mistake me for a racist. I hate everybody equally. 661-842-5376.
I'm white.
I don't care. I'm not, and I'll still say it. If you can't look at stereotypes and say that they're true, then I don't want to even talk to you.
I'm just saying, if you can't have a good laugh about things,
It's like the Texas governor. He was rolling through Texas yesterday. I used that purposely. You might not think it's funny, but I do. And that's as long as I make myself laugh, I don't care. What you got on the text messages?
JR, what about the Mormons? I heard something a while back that they wanted to build.
They're going to build a tower to reach
higher than 60 feet.
It's higher than 60 feet. That thing's going to reach the planet that God lives on. It's a Mormon joke for those that never mind. But yeah, I don't know what I'll ask people on the planning commission. Matter of fact, I did ask them probably a month or so ago. Hey, what is with that Mormon tower they're going to put out there to reach the sky? So I haven't heard anything lately on it. So it still has to go before the planning commission, from my understanding. 661-842-53. But yeah, I don't know. Build up, build out. That's not a residential living situation, though. That's just a tower. Yeah. I'll get in trouble. What else you have on the text messages? So yeah, I'm an equal opportunist.
Wilson Road, I believe, east of the 99, and it's about 12 stories.
Which one?
They said on Wilson Road, east of the 99.
Wilson Road is what?
East of the 99.
But what building is it?
They don't say which building. They just say it's 12 stories high.
Building east of the 99.
On Wilson.
On Wilson.
I don't know which.
That's my old neighborhood. I'm trying to think.
I think they're pulling our leg. There's no way. Text in the actual address, because I don't know the.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at a map. I don't know what buildings east of the 99 on Wilson. There's Wilson Park. Is it the apartment building complex, the retirement home right there? Is that what they're talking about? I believe that's what they're talking about. That probably is the tallest residential building. I know exactly the one that they're talking about. It's the old folks.
Plaza Tower.
Yeah, it's the old folks home, I think. I know exactly which one you're talking about now. I told you that used to be my old neighborhood. I used to go. I just had to take a trip down Wilson in my head. See, you know which one.
Okay.
It's got a bus stop right in front of it.
I'm even looking at an old picture of it, and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's next to a shopping center, I believe, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There used to be a Pizza Hut right there back in the day.
God, I forget that's even there.
And what else was right there? Was that Video Zone that was right there? All my people from back in the day. Remind me. Was Video Zone right there?
The Dollar General now, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it? Yeah, back in the back. And for my alcoholics, the West Fair is down on the other end of that shopping center. But yeah, that probably is the tallest residential building that I can imagine in my head. The other ones are offices, like the one down here on California Avenue. That's a commercial. But we can't build bigger than 60 feet if it's residential, and I think it's 100 and some if it's a commercial. I think it's commercial 2, but I'll have to check. 661-842-KERM. What else you got?
JR, I disagree
Yes.
with your
Uh-oh.
building taller buildings
Okay.
theory. I believe it will create bigger traffic jams, and we already have, because there are more people condensed into a smaller area.
I'm not for building taller buildings in Bakersfield. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. So I'm not. That's not my stance. Is that we need to build bigger residential buildings? I'm just making a suggestion. Is it? I'm asking. Is it? No. But you're right. The transit system here in Bakersfield is terrible. The Get Bus is terrible. The ridership is terrible. There's no other means of mass transportation in the city. Your downtown parking is an absolute mess. I just trying to go down there to pick up my daughter from her mom's work in the Haberfeld building. I have to drive around the block 4 times just so a parking opens up. Yeah, I could pull into the parking structure and walk 3 blocks. So yes, you're absolutely right. It will cause more congestion because you have more people living in a smaller, denser area. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that's what I think should happen. You got a phone call?
Yes.
Who you got?
You got Rob on the line.
Rob, you're on the JR show. What's on your mind?
How you doing today, JR?
Oh, another day older, Rob. Trying to make it to my vacation next week.
Is Ralph gonna play hooky again, or is he gonna be able to hobble?
Nah, he's hobbling in today. I called him up and I was like, Bumwheel Bailey, what's going on? You coming in?
Golf cart Ralph.
Golf cart Ralph. Yeah, we're gonna get him on one of those scooters that you put your knee on and you kind of pedal with the other one. That's what we're getting him.
Well, it's a good thing now because those do have weight limits.
Oh, come on. My guy's in great shape.
Wait a minute. He's a friend of mine too, but the moves has burned me on a lot of bets.
That's why you got to go the opposite way, man.
Yeah, but he don't know the truth. But the reason I called, they can't build any residential structures in Bakersfield any higher than 12 stories because that's the limit that the fire department can reach with the ladder truck.
Nah.
That's why there's a cap on that, even though they don't want to say that's the reason for it.
Well, can't we just get bigger ladders?
Yeah, you try to push that through in Bakersfield, you'll have Lois Henry yelling the police department needs to be defunded so we can make a bigger library.
Or some waterway needs to be opened up or something. And
you know how the politics and the games and the stories go around this town. The harder we try to get rid of our redneck heritage, the redder it gets.
The more we dig in, boy, I'll tell you that.
Anyway, you have a good day and happy birthday.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, man. And thanks for the information. I did not know that. The ladders aren't tall enough to... Seriously? And don't even get me started on how much money the fire department and the city throws around buying the city. This is just what I've been told, okay? Speaking of fire trucks and ladders. The city will purchase a truck, then put it at the yard, and then make the fire department lease it back to they have to lease it back to the fire department. So we've already paid for it, but then we pay for it again by leasing it from the city to the fire. It's just what I heard. I don't know if it's true. People tell me things. What are the people telling us on the text messages there, Chris?
This next
Uh-oh.
one just says, JR, we're
Yes.
the same age. Boy, better know what the heck a torta is.
I know what a torta is. It's a Mexican sandwich.
It says, didn't you go to South High?
I did go to South High. But a toxic torta, man, that'll make you
Stay away from those.
be sick for days, my
Stay away
friend.
from those, man.
Sick for days. So, what else you got? 661-842-KERN.
So, JR, I guess
Yes.
the city's going to spend all that money to buy new radios from China. If they do make radios in
China.
the U.S., I guarantee that they're going to approve another increase and get it done as fast as they did the bullet train.
China. We got to get our radios from China. Again, I don't like the price tag. It's a lot, and it's scary when sticker shock when you go $30 million for radios. Holy cow. Can we call Egypt with those things? Can we actually start arresting people and putting them in jail with those things? Is it possible to prosecute cases with those things? But if we just keep putting it off, it's only going to get more expensive, right? And so at some point we have to look at it and go, look, we can either keep putting Band-Aids on, or we can start to actually heal the wound and fix it and make it better. And hopefully these ones last a little bit longer than the ones that we got 12 years ago. Anything else on the text messages?
I got a couple more here.
What else?
It's right next to the old Socket Peters old retirement home, now a low income housing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they switched it from old folks to retirement or to low income. But yeah, I believe it was a Pizza Hut right there on the corner, and then maybe it was Video Zone. Maybe I'm getting that one confused where the Thrifty was on South H and Wilson. Somebody will tighten me up. Got to get to a break. Come back. We will finish up with your text messages. I promise we'll get to everybody's. Just keep sending them in. Stay on the line. We'll get you if you want to call. 661-842-5376. We'll tell you who rounds out the entertainment for the Great Kern County Fair.
I just had to call in, and I apologize. I had to let you go because we had to get to a break. But they just brought up a good point that they thought that the sheriff just had an issue getting radios not too long ago.
I believe so.
I vaguely remember a story of that, like that, but I wasn't 100% sure.
I'll have to text my sources. Sheriff, are you listening? Maybe that was before Measure K. If I'm not, maybe they used that as a means to say we need Measure K to get new radios. And that'd be great, wouldn't it? As the city gets $30 million radios, then the county goes and says, well, we're going to put our radios, and then they're off frequency again. That would be Bakersfield and Kern County for you. Well, trying to communicate, there's a lack of communication. We'll tell you who rounds out the Great Kern County Fair on the other side of the break. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180.
I was wondering if this was going to make an appearance today.
The pink coat. The pink coat. Come on now. Got to put on the pink coat. It's Wednesday. Wednesday we wear pink. Since I'm on YouTube, for all the folks watching on YouTube, I got to put the pink coat on. It was just hanging on my chair. I said, "Oh, this is Jack White playing. Let's put on the coat." Chris doesn't participate in the Wednesday of wearing of pink. That's okay.
There are a handful of reasons I would wear pink, just not because it's Wednesday.
Not because it's Wednesday. Breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, exactly. No,
See?
I would 110% wear pink for that. My grandmother died of breast cancer, so 1,000% I'm on.
There you go. Every November, the NFL does the same thing.
100%.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with pink, man.
I just don't care for Mean Girls.
I've never watched the movie.
I know. I'm one of the rare millennials that really.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just do it for fun. Should do it on Thursdays just to throw people off, just to mess with people's heads. Let's clear the text messages before I tell you about the. You guys remember the fellow that impregnated his daughter's friend when he got her to move in with them, and then they arrested grandma because she knew about it, and he was sentenced in court today. I'll tell you how long. I guess Dad of the Year will be behind bars. Maybe he'll be out by his kid's 5th birthday. I'll let you guys know. 661-842-KERN. Do we have anything else on the text board, sir? What else?
That retirement building on Wilson Road is crazy ghetto inside.
Oh, I've never been inside. I couldn't tell you. I've never had.
I could not envision a ghetto retirement home.
Oh, I could.
Really?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yes. I grew up down the street entirely. I was always kind of sketched by the building anyways, to be honest with you. As a kid going by it, it was always like,
I don't really look at those.
Like
Or I
New
guess
Jack.
I'm not looking at those. I don't really go inside.
I always just thought of New Jack City and stuff like that, apartment buildings like that. Nah, I don't want to go in there. What else you have on the text messages?
The West Fair is no longer. It's
Say
a
what?
seafood spot now.
Say what? There was a taco Villa there back in the day.
Taco Villa or La Villa?
It was Tacos La Villa, something like that. It was one of the first ones, and then it moved and it became some other taco joint. Are you sure? Can all the alcoholics out there confirm that the West Fair is no longer? It's too bad. It's a classy joint. What else you got?
JR, who's paying for the $25 million for Dolores Huerta's building? It was $18 million, but since the prices have gotten higher, they've had to raise it up about $7 million more. Seen that on the news.
I'll look into it, but I'm assuming they've got some sort of grants because it'll be billed as some education center where we get to learn how Dolores was such a great activist and helped Cesar Chavez in many, 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 many ways. Those tortas, damn it. 661-842-KERN. JR@KERNradio.com. Send the email. I don't care. Did JR just call Dolores Huerta a torta? Oh my gosh. He did. Well, yeah, go watch it back on YouTube. It'll sit there all day. We won't take it down. I'm not scared. You can get mad at me. JR@KERNradio.com. Yes. I'm sorry. What else? We got 2 minutes left before I get in trouble. Go. What else you got?
It was Straw Hat Pizza, not Pizza Hut.
Straw Hat. Are you sure? Straw Hat changed to Pizza Hut, maybe? I remember Straw Hat, but I also remember Pizza Hut. I'm telling you, that was my hood. What else?
let's see. In the old days, it was Sackett and Peters, and then there was the Vaughns, and now it's the County Department of Human Services.
Yes. And yes, I believe you're correct. Now, I don't know if Vaughn's was there. Vaughn's was on South H and Wilson. It's now the Vallarta. I know because that was one of my sister's first jobs. Telling you, that's my hood, dude. That Dollar Tree that's right there on South H and Wilson used to be Thrifty's. Used to go in there and get a scoop of ice cream for 35 cents. Damn, I feel like the old man right now. I just had a birthday yesterday and oh shoot, read another text message.
Ice cream at 30 or for 35 cents?
Yeah,
That-
dude, it was not, I'm telling you,
That's not fair.
walking home from school and just stopping to get an ice cream on the way home. 2 scoops for like 50 cents, man. Oh, those were the days. What else? One more before we go. Anything?
It was originally built and called the Christian Towers as a seniors housing, and then the housing authority bought it, and now it's a low income housing
Okay.
for whoever wants to live there. It's
Well,
a disgrace.
No, not whoever. They have to reach a certain threshold, just like the folks down at Elevate, the new low-income housing that opened on F Street, right there by CityServe. Speaking of which, we'll speak with Charisse Grell tomorrow. She is the executive director of CityServe, and she'll tell us about those Elevate apartments for low income. Not only that, but there's a section for those that are coming out of the foster program. Got to make room. Hey, Ralph Bailey's back today. Stick around for that. This is the JR Show. Skern Radio. Lily, Dad loves you.
This is AM 1180 KERN, Green Acres.